Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to if you're new here. If you are new, hello, welcome, join the fam, click subscribe. Today I wanted to share with you guys how I've kind of changed my skincare routine, why I've changed my skincare routine, and the types of things my skin's been going through. So anybody who has been close to me knows that I stopped taking birth control about a year and a half ago. I've been on birth control literally since like 15 years old. With more research coming out saying that's not good for you, with more women coming out saying that it wasn't good for them, I never noticed any side effects personally. I've been very lucky, and I just felt like, you know what, it's time to get away from that stuff. It's time to get off of it and see the types of changes that my body has. I really didn't notice any changes when I went off it. I might have been like a little moodier during my first few periods. If this is too much TMI, I'm really sorry. The big change that I did notice was in my skin, and I have dry skin. I don't normally break out, and if I do break out, it's like 1 or 2 pimples. It's really not anything crazy or bad. But when I went off birth control, I found I was getting more breakouts where my mask was, and I know that obviously wearing a mask, that could have made that worse as well, but it was still more than I was used to, and I wasn't having those breakouts at the beginning with the mask, so I feel like that just contributed. I know that my hormones were out of balance. I was getting a lot more under the skin pimples, those little blind pimples, the ones that are super painful. I started getting those more, and even if I don't touch those always leave a blemish on my skin. And I also found that I was getting more bumps on my shoulders, which was weird because I wasn't going to the gym, I wasn't working out, I wasn't being sweaty or anything like that because everything was closed. And it wasn't even really pimples. It was just these weird bumps. Kind of feel like from my research, it was like calcium buildup, but I also don't know 100%. Sometimes it was pimples. It really wasn't much, but it was still enough that I was starting to get self-conscious of not only my face, but now the top part of my back. And it's like, this is not okay. So I wanted to go through with you guys on what I did to help my skin while going through this process. And I'm gonna be honest, this lasted definitely over a year. I would say only within the last couple months has my skin and my body, I think, regulated everything back to the way that it was before going on birth control. And the things I'm doing now is more of a preventative feature, just any way that I can keep my skin as clean as possible, as healthy as possible, and any way that I can really just take care of my overall skin, like not just on my face, but now that I've had that weird thing with my shoulders and my back, I just want to take care of all of my epidermis, of all of my skin. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've been using. So this video is actually in collaboration, and I'm going to apologize now if I butcher the name, Duvolle or Duvolle. Duvolle. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it is in collaboration with them. They had sent me this really amazing product here of theirs. It's their Radiance Skincare System Face and Body Spin Brush Set. And guys, this is a game changer. Anybody that's seen any of my old skincare videos, you know that I was using like the little Proactive one, and I actually stopped using that like a long time ago. It was too harsh on my skin. I wasn't liking it. I was finding that I wasn't even getting the product off the bristles onto my face. It wasn't working for me, and I went back to using my hands. But since I've received this is what I've been using, and literally I'm obsessed. Before I go into each piece, what they all do, and why I love them so much, and what products I've been using, I do want to let you guys know I do have a discount for you guys, and it's a 70% off discount code. All you have to do is use my last name, which is LaFrance, on the facial cleansing brush or any of the other tools that they have on that site. So I will put that discount code in the description, as well as I will place their website so you can go take a look at these. So it is battery operated, and it is safe to use in the shower. That's where I use it most of the time. It's really easy to hold, and it has a nice little silicone spot here to like rest your hand on, and it's really easy to grip, which is also really nice. So this is the body brush. I use this on my chest, my shoulders, and wherever I can reach on my back. Honestly, it is so amazing, and it's so easy to use. You literally just click it and boom, it's on. I also really love this set because it comes with a little pumice stone, and you can use this on your elbows, your knees, your feet. I don't know about you guys, but I hate using the actual handheld pumice stone when you're like sitting there rubbing your foot. This is just so convenient because you can just pop this in and you can just hold it in the same spot, and it does all the work for you. like I'll be sweating in the shower sometimes trying to get that pumice stone in there. So this is just so much more convenient. Okay, so I want to show you these two heads beside each other. These are both for your face. One is an exfoliating brush head and the other one is a cleansing brush head. I don't know if you can tell from here, but I'll show you a close-up. They are different types of bristles, so they both work differently. This one that's a lot lighter and kind of looks more similar to the body brush head. This one is the exfoliating one, so it's really good to go over your skin to really get at the dead skin. It's not rough at all. It's still so much softer than my old brush, but this one is a little bit stronger bristles. And then the cleansing one, it's like little hairs. It's so soft on the skin. It feels so good. I really like that the bristles are a lot closer together, so your product actually sits on the bristles, and then when you put it on your skin, it actually transfers to your skin, because that was an issue I was having with my old spin brush from a different brand. So obviously not using your hands when washing your face and things like that is just so much more cleanly. Another thing that I've been doing for my skin is I've been using the LA Skin facial cleanser. Because when I tell you, that facial cleanser has made my skin so much more radiant. Every time I use that product, it leaves my skin just so radiant and glowy. My skin literally looks healthier after using that face wash. And I've never actually had a face wash that brought like that glow to my skin before, which is like kind of surprising because I feel like I've used a lot of facial cleansers and I feel like I have a lot of favorite ones that I love reaching for, but this one just hits different, you guys. I don't know, this one is something special. I will say, using that product, it cleared up my skin immensely. I also have a discount code for you guys for that as well. You can find that down below in the description bar. So something else I want to mention, my skin right now is not as perfect, and that's because I did a glow chemical peel. So my skin, I have to stay out of the sun for a while. I actually can't use this right now for a week, just because I have to be very gentle with the way that I wash my face. The reason I got the glow chemical peel is because I had a lot of hyperpigmentation and blemish marks from when my skin broke out, and I had no idea how to get rid of them. Even if I didn't touch the pimple or the breakout, it's still blemished. Like, it just was so much for my skin. I don't know if it's because I have dry skin, so my pores are smaller, so it just caused more damage. But I was finding I had so many more blemish marks and hyperpigmentation and acne scarring, and I was just getting really upset by it. And then I learned that a chemical peel, this glow one that I did, it helps with acne scars, helps with blemish marks, hyperpigmentation. I've only done one so far. I did end up getting a little breakout on my chin after, so I don't know if this guy was hiding and that chemical peel helped pull him out. But that's why my skin looks like this right now. But after just doing one of those chemical peels, I can already tell a huge difference in the pigmentation and all of the marks and blemishes that I wanted gone just after one. I'm literally so happy I did this. Honestly, chemical peels are going to be something that I start doing from now on. If you haven't tried one, I would definitely look into getting one. Another thing for my skin that I have been doing is that I've been drinking a lot more water. I used to drink a lot of water when I was younger, but once I started introducing coffee into my body, I started drinking more and more coffee and less water. So I started limiting myself to just a coffee or two, max 3, because if I go over that, I'm drinking 2 liters. I also stopped using my whey protein powder, which I've reintroduced it recently, and I haven't noticed any issues with any acne on my back or my face. So I don't think whey was contributing to that when my skin was really breaking out. I think that was just my hormones being out of balance. But I also got rid of cream. I read that dairy was really bad for your skin, and I'm not really much of a dairy person. The only place I had dairy was in my cream. And because I was drinking like 2 liters of coffee a day, I was having a lot of cream throughout the day in my coffee. So I did swap that out, and I now use almond creamer. I feel like that did really help because I did notice that it wasn't as intense about a week after I cut cream out completely. And then 2 weeks after cutting cream out completely, I really noticed like it was playing an effect in my skin. So that has really been a big help as well. So I would recommend maybe going dairy-free. So to kind of go more into my routine, I wash my face every morning. I wash my face every night. And I'm trying really hard not to switch through my products because I know that can actually be bad for your skin. And I feel like that might have also been contributing to my skin and not really recovering that fast because I was always trying new products and I was always switching out products because I didn't know which one I liked better. So I stopped doing that and I started sticking with the same products. So I'm gonna go through all of the products that I have been using. So the products that I use to actually wash my face, this is the LA Skin Cleanser Facial Wash. It's infused with witch hazel and watermelon seed oil. It rejuvenates and hydrates. Honestly, greatest ever. So right now for the past week, I've only been washing my face and then applying a moisturizer on just because of the chemical peel. I'm pretty sure I can use all these products, but just to be safe, I'm choosing not to. So I go in with the EUK 134 0.1% serum. This is supposed to help with like redness in the face. I do get really red easily. I love putting this on every single morning. It helped a lot in my cheeks. Not so much in my chin. I feel like my chin still gets really red, so I don't know if I need to apply more there, but this really has helped with the redness in my cheeks, so I honestly love this product. After that, I go in with my 111 Skin, and this is an NAC Y2 Pollution Defense Booster. This is also a serum. Next, what I have is this Pharmacy Vitamin C Eye Cream. I do want to get a vitamin C cream that goes all over my face, not just my eye. I'm literally almost done this. I'm like scraping the sides of this, but this really brightens up my under eye and just helps make them feel more alive. And then I also go in with this QMS Intensive Eye Cream. Most of the lettering on this is off, so I don't even know what all it says. But this goes a long way too, and I put this under my under eyes and they just feel a lot more refreshed. They don't feel as tight. After that, I put on a moisturizer, and the moisturizer that I'm currently using, this is supposed to be super hydrating, so I've been using this a lot and it's basically gone now because of my chemical peel. I've been layering it on to make sure my skin stays like super hydrated. It's Drunk Elephant, and it's a super moisturizing moisturizer. It's meant, I think this one is meant for people with dry skin, so I would highly suggest this. Now at nighttime, what I like to do is I'll put this on my spin brush and I'll wash my face. After I'm done doing that, before I got my chemical peel, I would go in with the Ordinary's toner. I'm almost done this one as well. I love this toner. And once that's nice and dry, I go in with the Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. Now this is meant to help you with stretch marks and blemishes. Now my blemishes didn't go away from this. That came from the chemical peel, but this definitely did help a little bit on the less prominent blemishes. So this definitely does something. It's just not life-changing. If you're looking for something that's really gonna lift that pigmentation, you're not gonna get that from this. After I'm done putting on my moisturizer in the morning, I will also add sunscreen. This is the one that I'm currently using. I only have the little sample one. I don't have the big one yet. Lumier's Sheer Hydration Broad Spectrum Sunscreen SPF 40. This one has a little bit of a tint to it. I really love this one. So something else that I do for my skin, whenever I have a breakout, and I was doing this on my back as well where I had those bumps, I like to spot treat with tea tree oil. I'll put some on a Q-tip and go over my blemishes or my pimples, and I took a cotton pad and I would wipe it across my shoulder blades and anywhere on my back that I could reach. Another thing I really like doing is masks, and I've been using the LA Skin Pink Perfect Australian Clay Mask. This just enhances that radiance. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little updated skincare, how I fixed my skin video. I hope you found it useful. Let me know down below if you have any tips on how you helped with your skin. And that's all that I have for you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye.